What's up guys, Trader Neil here, back at you with another video. So today's video is going to be a live stream that I did today in Unity Academy. It's one of the Discord servers that I'm in, and pretty much I go over the big three cryptos, a couple of altcoins, and it's pretty much an update video on my crypto analysis that I did yesterday in the video if you guys haven't seen it yet. And just wanted to be able to jump in here before the stream and let you guys know that if you want to join Unity Academy, the link is in the description below. I post over 20 to 30 trades every month in Unity, and so if you guys want my live calls with take profits, stop losses, all of that, sign up with the link in the description below. And as always, I would very much appreciate it if you guys like, subscribe to my channel at Trader Neil, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright guys, so Unity Academy stream coming your way. Thanks for watching and enjoy. So quick update on Others Dominance, guys. So remember last night whenever I posted Others Dominance in chat, in my channel I mean, and I was pretty much saying, like, you know, Others Dominance sitting at the golden pocket support. If you take the fib pull from this local low to this high, you've got the golden pocket here, your 200 moving average here, exponential, simple, and trend ribbon all here at the same levels. And so there's a lot of confluence at those points. And it's kind of interesting here because right now, even after that big wick to the downside here that we had, Others Dominance is trying its hardest to try to have the daily stay above the support zone here. Honestly, if I were to be like a little bit more lenient with it, I would place my big support right here at like 9.88%, just because like overall, like that was local support in this little range here. Preferably, I would like to see Others Dominance close above 10% though. That would be like the big area for me. If we get a nice wick to the downside like this and a closure above like 10%, then I think alts potentially could have a nice run. But let's stay patient, guys. Let's see what happens. Honestly, the way that I'm viewing things right now on altcoins is that, you know, I do think it's important that we take a look at Bitcoin dominance in the larger context of alts, because it's going to give us a little bit of a, let's say, better picture of what we might be expecting. $1K of hype spot, Baby Yoda. That's actually pretty fantastic still. I mean, 1K is still really good. How we doing today, guys? Anyone have any questions already? I'm glad that we bought some hype on the dip the other day, because that thing is already up really nicely. If any of you guys got in hype, sheesh, man. Let's see if we can hit our next TP here. We're getting really fucking close to it. It's crazy. Like, if any of you guys I recompounded my buys here on, I think it was Wednesday, and I got in, let's just say, very heavily that day. Like, I'm very bullish on Hyperliquid, and so yeah, that's why I don't usually, let's say, like a DCA up on plays, because a lot of times whenever it comes to these plays and these coins, like they're just trade opportunities for me. I don't have like a whole lot of conviction outside of the trade itself based off of like fundamentals getting better, for example. Like if it's like a meme coin, I'm not like buying it because I think that it's going to usually like have a big fundamental development next quarter or something like that, to where I want to be building a position in anticipation of that. Hype is different. Hype is the exact opposite. Like price action is really nice on hype, and price action has been super bullish. But at the same time, they have fundamental, like let's say, catalysts coming up in the new year into what I will think will be a very bullish year for crypto as a whole. And so as a result, like that's why I got in so heavily. And they're pretty much they're launching an L1, and there's a lot of let's say like investing in the ecosystem right now. I really like the founder of Hype. I think that one of my previous students, he actually told me that he it's crazy, man. Like he got a $2 million airdrop from Hyperliquid just like last month because he used the Hyperliquid exchange. He told me he used it all of 2023 just taking my trades on it. Like he just straight up took my trades on Hyperliquid the whole year, made let's say like 20 to 30 million dollars of volume from 10K and got a $2 million airdrop. Pretty insane. If I have two DCAs, understood it's 1 by 1 DCA is 2x DCP. Sometimes you have one DCA. Yeah. So if I have only one DCA, I'm going to just double down. So if I have, like, for example, if I bought like 100 coins of a crypto at entry and I only have one DCA, I'll buy 200 at my DCA. If you're not in hype already, I do think that, just like in these previous instances, well, here's my thing, guys. This is what I'll tell you. This is breaking above your previous highs here. So, is it wise for me to tell you that this thing is going to come down for a large pullback? I don't think I can tell you that, because right now, from what I see on this chart, I'm looking at it as more bullish than bearish at the moment. So that's what I'll tell you. I mean, it already looks really bullish, guys. Like, if it's flipping these previous range highs here, then I'm going to lean towards it continuing to the upside. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit our next TP today. Anyways, though, I need to start getting through today's stream. So let's keep going. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance right now on the daily. Couple things that we need to see. Let's see. Let me take a fib pull here, high to low. Okay, so kind of my thoughts here on BTCD is for altcoins to be bullish, you want to see this put in a lower high. And to put in a lower high, to officially like confirm it for me, I would really need to see Bitcoin dominance at the very least start closing back below 58.58%. Because this, above this region, is pretty much where I view Bitcoin dominance. Like, I view this as its upper range. So if you get below that 58% level, this zone here, then I do think that this continues lower, and this is just a dead cat bounce. But as long as it's above 58%, I think this keeps going up. I know this is a pretty strong rejection here, but and that's right at the 60% level, which would be a very nice place to make a lower high. But I'm not going to really get super excited on alts until 58% is lost, 58.3 or so. But I did go over a second ago about how I really like what I'm seeing on others' dominance. So, could be interesting. This could get lost, and then others' dominance would put in the move I'm expecting. So, BTC 20 crossed down below the SMA 200. I'll take a look at Bitcoin. Bearish div on BTC and our side. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin. No problem. So, here's my thoughts on BTC. If you guys watched my video yesterday, I pretty much talked about how on Bitcoin, it's really important for me to see this zone being held as support because of the amount of confluence there. And because that got lost, that wasn't the most bullish thing for me. I did like how this 4-hour candle closed back within that zone, but you're literally closing right at resistance. It can be said, like I know Expo said, that you've got hourly, this would be considered hidden bearish divergence here. Why do I say that? It's because you've got higher highs on the RSI, lower highs on price. But this is kind of difficult for me, actually, because you did reclaim the anchored VWAP here on the hourly, and on this next hourly candle you retested it and you closed above the anchored VWAP. So this is what, so honestly guys, this is like a 50-50 zone for me at this point, because you've got supply here. And it makes sense that you get a rejection here. You also, like, that's the POC as well. And, I mean, this would be another area for a lower high, right? Because you've got these. You've got this entire way down. You've got lower highs on the hourly. But I see some bullish things too. So, if I were to be honest, the way that I would take this short, if you guys are interested in a short, I think I would want to probably take something like this. I'd probably go for the top side of this zone and look for something like that. You see how, like, this is already pushing up here? This isn't, like, super weak right now. That's why I'm 50-50 about it. If I, honestly, like, if this was going to be bearish, and if this was going to reject from right at current price, I think it would have done it either on the first tap or on this retest wouldn't have happened. So I do think that maybe one more drive up would be what I want to see. Honestly, maybe a little higher. Might be looking for something like that. Retest hourly trend, actually. Yeah, give that one a go. Yeah, I think we're about like 12 minutes into the stream, something like that, maybe a little bit more. I don't call shorts as often during a bull market. I'm also primarily just a long-sided trader, just because, as you guys can see in my channel, like I post like 30 to 40 leverage calls every month, right? And most of them are longs. If not, like last month, like all of them were pretty much longs during the bull. And the reason that's the case, like why I don't post a lot of my I head short a lot, but I don't post them very often, just because I have a lot of leverage trades that I give out. And if I try my best to be able to not have too many to manage for you guys, because then I think first I get a lot of questions because people aren't risk managing correctly because they have like too many longs open or too many shorts, or if they're in like 3 or 4 of my calls, it's going to be difficult for me to keep up with everything and make sure that I give timely alerts. And so that's why I try to stick to like the 30 to 40. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like 30 to 40 trades a month is already like a lot for you guys to manage, because sometimes like maybe you guys are used to it like 20, 25 alerts, and so I don't want to overload you guys. So for this short, I'm going to go ahead and post an alert like right under my entry level, so I can be aware if this gets hit. Did I post the short up here? Yeah. Okay. Ethereum is actually looking pretty strong here. Let's see. This was an ETH long that I was looking at 3,200. I didn't take it because this hit while I was asleep. So, and it wouldn't have really worked out anyway. It was like stops were like right at my stop loss. So I'll get rid of that one. However, what I will say is I really like that $3,200 zone here on Ethereum. So if we get a move down to this level, 3220 level, I would actually be looking to take this as a potential higher low long, at least for like a scalp. $3,200 is a nice area on ETH. It's pretty much a long area that I've always taken trades at for like the past 2-3 years, because 3,200 is such a big support resistance level on ETH. So I would just be looking to do the same thing here. But that's just a lower time frame trade. Higher time frame wise, I see a lot more confluence coming in at about 3,000 bucks on ETH. Overall, I would really like to see this liquidity run here on Ethereum. It's actually, could even consider this whole zone here. If I can draw, sorry. This whole zone there. So I would be interested in taking this as like a potential swing long. I don't think I took a volume pull from here. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, you've got a lot of confluence there. You bounced off the point of control already today. Not bad. So let's see what happens. If we get another push down, I would love to get in this long though. Yeah, we checked out hype at the beginning. BTC's going for it again. Do you see why I didn't really take this short already though, guys? This is so far showing strength for now. So, and Solana here, perfect bounce off of this value area high. I'm actually really upset because I was asleep whenever I my long entry hit here on Sol. Pretty much everything that hit happened when I was asleep, so that sucks. But if you guys watch my video, I did post this long entry in the video itself, so literally we're already been up 7% if you took it. So if you were awake whenever this hit, congrats. So far, I mean, it's looking pretty good. I like Sol here just because this hit a big support SR zone here. Overall here on Sol, I do think you want to see like as a pretty big line in the sand. You really want to see this zone held right here. Because really, like this cluster of support, if you start to get under it, that's where you're gonna have, I would say you're gonna start to have a lot more issues, because then you're starting to make lower lows on the daily, and that's not very bullish. You can make the argument you've got daily trend here as well. So another stab down. Since I missed this long, I wouldn't be looking to take like an SFP long necessarily, but I would be interested in, if got an opportunity maybe around like 166 or so, I would look to take that. How to get that good in sleeping? I mean, usually I don't sleep that great, like, because I'm thinking about my trades. Freaking, I went to bed at like 2 o'clock, and all of this happened like 3 hours after I went to bed, so need to adjust my sleep schedule with the markets. Okay, guys, give me 2 more tickers before I go. If I see some tickers that multiple of you guys are saying. All right, I'm seeing Sui twice. And Link a lot. So let's do Sui and Link. Man. I don't know how many times I'm gonna end up saying this during stream today, but here's another one that I should have set some limits for before I went to sleep. Sui perfectly hit this SR area here, where I even, as you guys can see, got a nice big circle there. Got demand line support, golden pocket support from these lows to these highs. It's exactly the move I wanted to see. It's crazy, 30% move in one night. Like, the swing is insane. Like a 20% down and then a 30% up move. Nutty. I do think this thing is at resistance right now, but this is channel bound at the moment. It's just bouncing between lows and highs, and so I would say trying to decide where I want to take a trade here. Probably have to use the anchored VWAP. Get on lower time frames here. already got a bounce off of the value area high now. So the question is does this start to just play out the top side of this range? I think it's very possible. If you get a double purge down here, then this is pretty much what I would want to see. Like one more move down. That would be your entry if you got it. So yeah, Link, I know we had this Link long, guys. Bouncing nicely off support, I will say. But, I don't know, with the way BTC's looking, I don't know if I want to try to swing this to these highs again. That's why I got out. I do like that you're closing back above the 4-hour 200. Those are good things. I think best case scenario here on Link is that this thing reclaims your last lower high there, and you see something like maybe like something like this. So I don't want to see a change in market structure first. Alright guys, cool. So that'll do it for the stream today. Looked at the big coins, looked at hype, looked at a couple of y'all's tickers, looked at Bitcoin dominance, others dominance. So hope you guys take it easy into the holiday season. I don't think we're going to see like any crazy moves to the upside before the New Year's. Before New Year's, I think we probably just chop around till then, but I could be wrong. I'll just, take it day by day. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys for another stream next week, okay?